YouTube, it's the Kid A. Make sure you like the video, comment the video, subscribe, share this video. If you're new to the channel, I want y'all to hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications when I go live, when I make a video. Y'all know what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. They just announced the lead MVP. We've been waiting. It used to be the second round. They had to get Jokic knocked out the playoffs before they announce it. SGA Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has won the 2025 Kia MVP Michael Jordan Award, right? It's named after the greatest basketball player ever. We still wear his tennis shoes to this day. Still the most top selling tennis shoe in American history, right? But did they get it right? I think they got it right, ladies and gentlemen, because all my life I've been watching basketball. I'm gonna tell you, I got into basketball 05, 06. I mean, I've been watching this since I was like 6, 7, but I got into it when the Miami Heat won the championship. Dwayne Wade went bonkers against the Dallas Mavericks, down 2-0, come back and win the series, win 4 straight games, finals MVP, almost 35 points a night. Yes, I remember that. I got into it when that time. The next year, Kobe was growing. Kobe averaged 35, 81 points in the game. The next year, Kobe, I'm watching. I'm still in my neighbor's cable. We so poor and broke. We have to connect to my neighbor's cable so I can watch the game. Kobe put on the show. I seen the highlights of Kobe 4 straight 50-point game, man. So that's when I really heavy got into it. Because when Kobe was doing all them great statistics stats, I was told that you had to be the best player on the best team. So you had to have great stats, be one of the top teams in the NBA with the best stats. And what Shai did this year was no different than what they told me growing up. So I had that in the back of my mind because they wouldn't give it to the best player. They should have the best player award, the best player award, and the MVP award. Like the best player award would go to Shai, but the MVP this year would have went to Jokic in my perfect run person. But the way they laid out for me, Shai deservingly so is the right choice for MVP because 68 wins, 14 losses, the best record in the whole entire NBA, led the lead in scoring, the scoring champion, led I think topping steals. Phenomenal numbers, over 6 assists and 4-point rebound, over 50% from the field as a guard. I mean, phenomenal stats. Led his team to the best record. I don't see, even though Jokic averaged a triple-double, had one of his greatest seasons, actually if it wasn't for him being on the team, that team probably be a lot of the team, in my opinion, right? But we don't equate most valuable. We look at the bet stats and one of the top teams in the NBA. That's what I've been taught. So with that being said, and what Shai doing, it's phenomenal. What he been doing last season is phenomenal, and what he did this season is much shorter than sensational. So I have no. It's just the argument that how you want to reward the award, because I do think Jokic is more valuable to his team than Shai is. I really do believe that. If you watch Shai team, there's no other All-Star on the Denver Nuggets. Even though we know Jamal Murray should be All-Star if he's playing the West, but he's not. Jalen Williams was an All-Star, obviously because they won the most games, so they had to send 2. But he's really, guys, talented, and their team, Chet Holmgren, how talented he is. I mean, they got a talented, deep team, and so, but I can't take away from what Shai did. You can't take away from what Shai did, right? We can't take it away. So my thing is this: the NBA needs to have 2 awards: the most valuable player and the best player award. It should be the most dominant player, and the most valuable player. The most dominant player this year, if they had that award, and what I will represent and what I will bring to the league if I was in one of them guys in the league, the most dominant award would have went to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The most valuable award is what you bring to your team. Take that guy off that team, and how good would that be? That's most valuable to me, right? But we've been told we get the most valuable to the guy that's leading his team to a top seed and have great stats. And that's what Shai did, no difference than what any other that we've talked the last 20 years that I've been watching the game. So that's my take. What do y'all take below? Shai, what do y'all think? If you want to disagree with me, you can. But my whole thing is we got to have 2 awards. Most dominant, that's what was going on with James Harden and Steph Curry. And during that time period, okay, when James was being the most dominant, having the best stats, and doing what he did with team, so you gotta have a most. That's when they had that award. They had that award thing for a few years, and they said the players voted for it or something. And they voted James, but the Associated Press voted for Steph Curry for most valuable MVP because we look at stats, we look at winning percentage. How much success did your team win, and how much stats did you did? It's a totality thing. I say have 2 separate awards. Jokic would have won the most valuable in my opinion, and Shai would have been the most dominant if they had 2 awards. But they only got 1 award, so we got to equate it to that. So Shai was my MVP. They yet to announce the first place voting, the second place vote, third place vote. But that's how I look at it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Peace.